The beautiful memories have brought me back again. Chiang Tung, the sister town of Chiang Mai, is a reflection of what northern Thai city used to be 30 years ago. Chiang Tung or Khemarat Nakorn Chiang Tung, the full name known among Thais, is a city surrounded by 3 mountains with 9 lakes and 12 city gates. Most of the population here is Tai Keun, who originally lived along Kuen River in the Shan State. The daily routine during this trip was exploring the markets. I started with morning market named Gat Klang Na. Most of the products sold here are local vegetables, some of which are rarely seen in Chiang Mai. The market is located in Ban Klang Na community, which has a neighborhood that is divided by 2 religions. One side of the road is the Buddhist community, and on the other side is the Christians. This market is open from 5 to 8 in the morning. One of the must-eat items at this market is khao u, which some locals call the rice that dies twice. After the harvest, people steam the rice without milling it. It is then set out in the sun to dry. Afterward, it is milled and steamed again. Khao u is soft and aromatic, and its uniqueness cannot be found anywhere else. Another market that should not be missed is Kat Luang Chiang Tung, which literally means Big Market of Chiang Tung. This market is located at Klang Mueang Road and used to be open only once a week. At that time, it was known as the Friday Market. Kat Luang now opens every day from morning till late afternoon. The must-try items here are the wood-fired oven rotis, served with chickpea chutney and coffee. Next, take a walk to the back of the market. There you will see many noodle shops serving up delicious dishes. The one you should visit is making meatballs by hand. You will hear them before you see them, as they use iron rods to turn a chunk of fresh meat into a paste. It is then seasoned with salt, molded into a small spheres, and cooked in hot water. Both beef and pork versions of these meatballs are available to you to snack on. In the middle of the market, a Chinese woman is selling khao mun khae or tao sao ping, which in Chinese mean soybean cakes. It is made of sticky rice flour filled with bean paste and then pan-fried. Many Chinese nationals have migrated to Chiang Tung, and the people here refer to them as khae. People always say not to judge a book by its cover. Khao nuk nga or khao puk is an excellent example of this saying. The taste is so much better than how it looks, as some foreigners tend to shy away from it. However, khao puk is just a pounded steamed sticky rice mixed with sesame seeds, and some are filled with sugarcane powder. So even though it might look odd, the ingredients are actually quite basic and safe for anyone to eat, unless you are trying to avoid gluten. Chiang Tung is one of the finest rice producers in Asia, as they include a wide range of rice varieties in their production. This wide selection helps Chiang Tung yield some of the best rice whiskey in Myanmar. I had an opportunity to visit a distillation house located in Ban Quang. The production of whiskey starts with mixing sticky rice with rice hulls and starter that is brought from China. The original Chiang Tung whiskey uses herbal starter that was made by the Hill tribes, but it is now hard to find. The first batch is usually 100% alcohol. It is strong enough to kill all viruses in your body if you want to give it a try. After getting quite tipsy at the distillery, my guide took us to Ban Tao, a village where everyone produces fermented soybean disc or tuanao cap. To make this soybean disc, the villagers boil fermented beans overnight, pound it, molded into a round sheet, and then set to dry out in the sun. Like other Asian cultures, people here really love their rice noodles. In Chiang Tung, these noodles are called khao sen. Many villages here are known for being producer of these dry noodles. Our guide recommended going to Ban Mai Kat Pha, one of the biggest dry noodle suppliers in Chiang Tung. The noodle making process starts by fermenting rice overnight. Then start at 5 in the morning. They begin to grind the rice, which is then mixed with water and put it in the noodle making machine. After being hung out to dry for a day, it is then sent out to other people so they can pull the noodles apart and then set to dry for another day. To cook these noodles, you need to soak it in water for at least 6 hours, then cook it in boiling water. You can eat it with mo hing kha, a Burmese Thai curry that is simply delicious. The charm of Chiang Tung is not only the beautiful scenery, but it is a living history that gives you a look into the past. Combined with their temples, culture, and people, there is so much to learn and explore.